Hello gamers, welcome to another edition of Tonight on Mage Hammer's Game Table, where tonight I'm continuing my series of I created random heroes using my own role-playing game, Delves and Dangers, and I'm generating a dungeon by randomly using Axebane's deck of many dungeons, one of my all-time favorite accessories for solo RPGing. Especially if you want to choose any role-playing game you want and then you want to go on a dungeon crawl, Axebane's Deck of Many Dungeons is definitely the way to go. I've created quite a few hours of fun with it. So that is that. Now, the team that is delving currently is Medicius. Medicius is a Minotaur warrior. Then we have Clandor Stonefingers. He is a dwarf thief. Then we have Clestor Darkstar. Clestor Darkstar is an elf thief. And we have Nettles Pureclaw, who is a Fellcat druid, and she has recently befriended an animal companion, a venomous snake, who I think she's going to call Slither. I guess that's not very original. Maybe Sizzles. Maybe we'll call her Sizzles. Was it Charlie and Lola? Didn't they have a pet named Sizzles? I think so. Anywho, so at the end of last episode, they made their way through this part of Nura's Delve. Now, Nura's Delve is a Nura was a monk who had a delve, and in her delve, she created a map to the land of the Fae, and had it put into a mosaic on the floor of her delve. And this crew, the random adventurers, I guess I'm calling them, have made their way through her delve to try to find the map and then maybe sell access to that map for other people. They're not interested in going to the Land of the Fae, but they know some people are, and they could sell that. So that is the adventure that I mostly semi-randomly rolled, and so that's what they've been doing, and it's been a lot of fun getting them through here. And so at the end of last episode, they ended up at this door. They don't know what's beyond that door yet, and it has a hard lock. So they're going to open it and see what's in it, and we're going to go from there. Okay, so Clestor and Clandor have kind of a competition going. Clandor's like, all right, pointy ears, I'm going to go first on this one. I don't think so. Let's roll. So they roll. See? I'm first. So Clestor is going to try to pick the lock. It's a hard lock, so I'm going to give it a DL4. And he has 2 for his mind, 1 for his proficiency, 2 for thievery, and I think I'm going to give him +1 for perception to see if there's a trap on it. And if there were a trap, he would have found it. You know what? Let's roll to see. Yes, there is a trap on it. So, I bet you're happy I went first, dwarf. As you can see, there's a trap. You want me to disarm it, or you think you can handle it? Oh, I think I'm more than capable of handling it. So with this trap, I'm going to say he needs a DL4 to disarm it. We'll say it's a poison needle trap. And so that is going to be an agility roll, and thievery, and proficiency. And so he's got to be very careful to make sure he can get the mechanism, disarm the mechanism. And he got 4 successes and an exploding dice, so for a total of 5 successes, which is more than enough to disable the trap. Ha! There you go. All right. Now, I'm going to pick the lock. So, 3 for agility, 2 for thievery, 1 for proficiency, and it's DL4. Ooh! Ha 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 ha! I didn't hear a click. All right, your turn. Go ahead. Go ahead, dwarf. Ha ha ha. So he's get 3 agility, 1 proficiency, 2 for thievery. Needs 4 successes, and he does not get it. Not as easy as it looks, is it, Beard Boy? Watch your tone, elf. And so it's Clestor's turn again. Oh, 4 plus 3 exploding dice and another exploding die and another exploding die. So he's like, oh, why didn't I do this the first time? This was so easy. And with a flourish, she unclicks it and the door unlocks. And Odysseus says, if you two are done messing around, get out of my way. Well, grumpy. And so Odysseus opens the door. Another pool. Now, I got to see if this pool leads to the outside or if it leads to another level of Nura's Delve. Now, because I think we're second or third level already of Nura's Delve, I'm going to add 1 to this roll. So on a 3, 4, 5, or 6, it is going to lead to the outside. And it's a 3, so that's going to lead to the outside. They don't know that yet, of course. That's information I have, they don't. Now I'm going to see if there is a guardian. I'm going to say 50% chance there's a guardian of some kind. So 1, 2, 3, there's a guardian. 4, 5, 6, there is not. So there is a guardian. Now let's roll randomly to see what it is. And it's going to be one that's got to make sense. So 66, that's the only one, is an orc. I'm not sure orcs would be here guarding this, so I'm afraid I'm going to have to roll again until I get one that makes sense. 45. And Sorcelled Statue makes sense. Beautiful. Beautiful. And Sorcelled Statue says 1 for character. Oh, by the way, I raised the characters a level, by the way. They are 3rd level now. So 3rd level brings along with it different dice to their profession skills. They get an additional die. Most of them, I think all of them get an additional die to their profession skills. So that's really cool. I did that. And I forgot to reflect that when they were picking the locks. They should have been adding another die to each of them. Oh, well, that's the way it goes. But yes, they're 3rd level, so more stamina. More dice to be rolled on their skill checks and in combat for some of them, for Odysseus. All right, so yes, so anyway, they're 3rd level, so I'm going to switch over my encounter table. I'm going to keep the Ensorcelled Statue because that really makes sense, and it's the same roll on my 3rd and 4th level characters, but it's Ensorcelled Statue, 1 per hero. Woo! Sure, why not? That's a lot. We're going to do it. All right, so... Oh, dropped a... All right, those are my underground dwellers. I have the Ensorcelled Statues in with my undead. So, bring those out now. Not that undead box, but another undead box. So, we're going to see where this leads. I don't really have any plans as to what direction to take this once they've defeated the... So that also means, I guess I should say out of the gate, that on the floor is a mosaic. Now, I had an idea for the mosaic, the map that they've been searching for this whole time, and I'm going to roll. Okay, so, all right. All right, so let's get these statues out. I thought I had 3 of them. I think I might only have 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them there. Those 2 statue minis. And these 2 can also be statues. So I'll make these 2 statues as well. And so they will stand in as statues. So the statues have not animated yet, and the heroes are about to enter the room. But let me battle map this, or battle tile this. Get this going. So room looks like that. I say we take this particular. We got the pool. Yeah, we'll take this. So. Where's my tile? Where's the tile been used? There it is. Good. All right. Tiles there. I'm going to put the pool at the end. There are stairs leading down. It's like a platform and then stairs leading down. I think what I'll do is I'll just put these door pieces there as as stairs. So we'll say these door pieces indicate the stairs leading down, and then an actual door piece to indicate the door they come through. And so Medicius enters in, Nettles and Sizzles go off this way, and then Clestor and Clandor stick together, and they see the map mosaic on the floor, and it's intact, and like, ooh. And then stationed around the map mosaic are, here, we'll just put this down to be the mosaic. That's the map, we'll say. And standing around the map are 4 statues. Oh, I think we found it.
I think you're right. So now what do we do?
Well, we gotta check this out, right?
I guess.
So Clestor is gonna walk down, and he goes to look. As soon as he touches here, this statue, they all animate, and we're gonna roll initiative. All right, here we go. Okay, so Clestor is going before them, as is Clandor. And Nettles and her snake, Sizzles will go with her, but Medicius goes after. Medicius has not been great on initiative for this entire quest. All right, so Nettles is like, statues come to life? I don't like that. Sizzle's poison's gonna be useless. Oh, Sizzles, you can stay here. You don't need to save me, Sizzles. So she's gonna use her short bow and shoot him and see if that's gonna do anything to him. Give it a shot.
I don't like this place. I agree with you, Pointy Ears. I don't like it either.
So, and here we go. Yep. All right, so she's gonna fire off her bow. It's 4 dice at that statue, and she really woofs. Good thing she wasn't shooting in melee, because my rule is if you roll 3 1s on any roll that's range shooting into a melee, if you roll 3 1s, you hit your ally. So that was her attack. Then Clestor and Clandor. So Clandor is going to come down, or Clandor, he did have his light crossbow up and ready last time, so he's going to have it up and ready this time. He's going to fire at the one that's coming at his friend. So he has 5 dice with that weapon. And he rolls pretty decently. 5 successes with an exploding die. So 5 successes, which is 1 damage to these things. Yeah, they only take 1 damage at a time. Missing one of my dry erase cards. So I guess I will have to go old school. Paper, keep track of stamina for the bad guys. All right, so that's that. Yeah. Okay, so go make them a little tougher than usual too. In my rules, I have them at 10 stamina, but I think I'm gonna give them 12. Make this fight a little bit tougher. All right. So that was Clandor, and he's going to stay up here and reload his crossbow. And Clestor really doesn't want to mess with this thing. He doesn't think his swords are going to do much against it, but he's not sure. But at the same time, he may not have any choice. He does not want to get punched by this thing. So he's actually going to move up here. As he's doing so, he's going to sheath his swords and whip out his bow and quickly knock an arrow and shoot at this one. He's cool like that. 5 dice with the short bow. Ooh. Ooh, another exploding die. Okay, so he gets 4, 5, 6. So he actually chops away at some of the creature's stony skin. A little chip flies off as the arrow, of course, is now ruined, but still. And they have a movement, pretty much the usual movement. Up the stairs, this one attacks Clandor. This one attacks Nettles. And so these two make it to the stairs. So there's an attack on Nettles. They have Stone Fist, 6 dice. So we'll have the attack on Nettles be the red, and we'll have the attack on Clandor be the green. So let's take a look at Nettles's. So got 3 successes with an exploding die. So it's 3 successes still. She has 2 armor, so that is enough to do a point of damage to Nettles. All right. And I'm adding in the extra stamina that I rolled when I leveled the characters. Anyway, so now let's take a look at Clandor, and he gets 3 successes as well with an exploding dice, so it makes that 4 successes, so he takes 3 damage. Clandor takes 3 damage. Ugh. All right. And now it goes to Medicius. Medicius really doesn't like that snake, but he thinks Nettles is going to need more help, so he just doesn't like that snake. But he's going to go up and attack this thing with his battle axe. So he gets 9 dice with his battle axe now. So he'll be attacking with that. Woo! So we got what was that, 5 success? No, yeah, 5 successes with 3 exploding dice, and he gets another exploding die off of those. So he gets 6 successes off of 4 armor. So that's 2 damage to this statue. All right. The snake couldn't attack this round, and the snake may attack next round. I'm not sure what the snake could do against it. Okay, so we're going to go to initiative. Nettles goes before, Medicius before, Clandor before, Clestor after. All right. So, guess we'll go with Clandor. He's gonna chop with his, he drops his light crossbow and grabs, whips out his battle axe off his back harness and attacks. Whoa. Oh, was that an exploding die? I can't remember. We'll say it's an exploding die, why not? All right, so 3, 4, 5, and he gets 3 exploding dice. And so it's 2 more successes off of those exploding dice. So 4, 7, minus 4 is 3 damage to the one he is fighting. Chips off some stone with a mighty battle axe of his. All right, next up, Medicius. He's gonna strike at the one fighting Nettles. And he gets 3 exploding dice. And 1 success off those exploding dice. And so that's 2, 4, 6, 7. Minus 4 is 3 damage. 3 more damage to this one. And then Nettles, she kind of drops her short bow and whips around her spear and takes a poke at the statue, trying to maybe chip off some stone or something. See how well it does. She has 5 dice with the spear. And she completely misses, which kind of makes sense, I suppose. And then her snake does not like that her friend is being attacked by this thing that she cannot smell, so she is going to strike at it with her fangs And her poison, of course, will be useless, but she will still attack. So giant snake, venomous, is 6 dice. So puts in a pretty mighty strike there. So 2 exploding dice. Nice. 2, 4, 6, 8. So that's nice. So 4 damage. 4 damage to this thing with a mighty strike. Mostly probably more from impact than the fangs themselves. Really strong impact attack. All right. So that was all of them except for Clestor. So this one is going to move up and attack Clandor. So Clandor is going to get 12 dice at him. And yikes, the red one did some damage here. All right, so the green is 3 successes plus an exploding die, so 4 successes. So Clandor is going to take 3 damage. It's going to bring him down to 9. And then from the other attack, he's already taking 5, 6, 7. So minus his armor, so he's taking 6 damage. Oh. Leather armor's tough, bro. You need to get some magic armor or other protection. All right, or just forget stealth and wear some metal armor. All right, and now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's gonna attack the snake. Interesting. This one's gonna move up and attack Nettles. So the snake gets hit for exploding die. So 4 successes. 4 successes on the giant snake. And that is 2 armor. So 3 damage to the snake. That's what he gets for defending his friend, I guess. But now it's just made him angry. All right. All right. And now the attack on Nettles. So that is 1 exploding die. 2, 4, 6 minus 2 is 4 damage to Nettles. Ugh. And now that brings us to Clestor. So I think within Sorceral Statues, I do give the opportunistic attack. So he's going to attack the weaker one right now. And gets an additional die for opportunistic attack. So 6 dice with the short swords plus 4 dice for opportunistic attack. So that did go up a die when he went up a level. And this is an attack. Didn't see it coming because it's distracted, and that's what opportunistic attack is partially about. 8 minus 4 is 4 damage. Not enough to drop it, but definitely made it, slashed off some stone skin, I guess we're calling it. So now we go to initiative. Nettles and her snake go before. Clandor, oof. Oh no, wait, exploding die. Clandor goes before, thank goodness. Medicius, man, after. And Clestor after. Well, that's the way it goes, I guess. So Clandor is definitely going to attack the one that they're fighting, and he too gets 6 dice with his battle axe plus another 4 for opportunistic attack, and that is not great. That's not great at all. That's 5. That is not enough to bring it down. So that battle axe, smashed into the stone skin, but didn't really did something, but nothing crazy, nothing that it needed. Nettles is going to attack. She's going to attack the one in front of her now because that is getting to be out of control. 5 dice. and she does not harm it with her spear. And so now Nettles is going to get attacked. Oof. Oh man, so 6 successes and 3 exploding dice. Oh, good. So 2, 4, 6, 7. Minus 2 is 5 damage to Nettles. Nettles is taking it. It hurts. Unfortunately, Clandor was not able to bring his down. But anyway, so this one is going to attack Medicius this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to attack Medicius. 6 dice. Punching with its fists. And that is 4 successes, which is 1 damage to Medicius. All right. And then over here, Clandor. I don't know if well, you know what? For fun. For tension. 1, 2, 3, it attacks Clandor. 4, 5, 6, it attacks Clastor. It's going after Clandor. 6 dice. And, ooh, only gets 3 successes, which minus his armor is 2. Clandor is still up with 1 stamina left. All right. The other one, I'm going to roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, because this is Clastor's primary one. So, yes. So, it's going to attack Clastor. And we get 3 successes. So, 2 damage to Clastor. All right. Now, I believe that's all the attacks currently. So, that brings us now to Medicius. Medicius is going to hopefully take this one down. And 3, 6, 9 minus 4 is 5. That is more than enough to take this one down. And then it kind of crumbles into stone, and he kicks the stones out of the way as he moves up on this one and tries to get its attention to get it off of its friends. All right. Clastor is going to attack now. I guess it's going to attack the injured one, hopefully being able to take it down, finally. I think that's going to do it. 3, 6, 7, minus 4 is 3. That is enough to take down the injured one, so takes it down. And here we go, initiative. The tension rises. Medicius. All right, so Medicius is going before, Nettles, Snake Eyes after, Clandor before, and Clastor before. So that is very, very good. Okay, so Clastor is going to attack with all his dice. And that is 4, 5, 6 minus 4 is 2. And that is enough to drop this one. Or wait, that one dropped. No, he's starting on this one. Not enough to drop it. I take that back. Okay. Clastor probably should have healed his friend, because he's the only one with healing stone charges left. Clandor is going to attack with all of his dice. Ooh, with an opportunistic attack. 2 exploding dice. Another exploding die. Okay. So that is 2, 4, 6, 8. Minus 4 is 4 damage. So they took a chunk out of this thing, but they are nowhere near felling it. And now Medicius. Yeah, Medicius is going to attack. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9 dice. And that is... Medicius likes exploding dice. You notice he rolls exploding die on almost every roll. Oh, there's another one. All right, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Solid hit. That's 6 damage to this one. It has not been injured yet, but man, that would definitely put a crack in it. I think it got its attention too. So much so I think it's going to attack him right now. So it swings its fists. Oh, it did not like what Medicius did to him. Oh, wow. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Kids, that is a solid hit. That's 8 damage to Medicius. It's like a critical hit. That you will pay for. He is not a happy Minotaur. He is not a happy Minotaur. And over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And attacking Klestor. 6 dice. 2 exploding dice. One of these is an exploding dice. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Whew. 2, 4, 6, 7. Minus 1 is 6 on Klestor. He is still up. It's getting tense. All right, now Nettles stabs with her spear as best she can. And she gets an exploding die, so she does not harm the... She does no damage. And then her snake sizzles. Two, 4, 5. Minus does 1 damage. I guess that makes more sense. And we're going to see how this initiative goes. This could be very telling. We may have somebody going down here if we're not careful. So let's see. Initiative. All right, so good news. Clandor goes before. Nettles goes before. Medicius goes before. Clandor goes before. Yes. Klestor goes before. So, so they all go before the ensorcelled statues. Klestor is going to strike with all of his dice. And 4, 5, 6. It's only 2 damage on his. He needed a stronger hit than that, but they are, statues. So, and then Clandor with the 1-2 punch is going to attack with his battle axe. Chops down on this stone. Oh, nice. 4 exploding dice. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Yes, that is 7. That is 7 damage, folks. 7 damage. And that is enough to fell theirs. Down into a pile of ensorcelled rubble. Medicius unleashes his mighty battle axe. And not so mighty. Oh, I didn't see those 2 exploding dice. I'm telling you, these dice love to explode. 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 successes. Minus 4 armor is 3. Still up. So it's up to Nettles and her snake to see if they can avoid an attack this round. By taking... Oh, Nettles with that spear. Oh, gets 1 damage in. Not quite enough to bring it down. The snake takes another... Oh, wow. This snake does not like this statue. Oh, there you go. 3, 6, 7. Minus 4 is 3. That is enough to send the statue against the wall, cracks, and falls to a pile of rubble at their feet. And so they have taken out those creatures. Klestor uses a healing stone charge and gives his berry to Clandor for 6, 9 total. So Clandor is back up to 10 stamina, but Nettles is sitting at 6. Medicius at 6. Klestor at 7, and the snake at 10. Oh, that was dangerous. And just as the final statue collapses, the mosaic begins to sink into the floor. Oh, no! Medicius goes down, but just becomes floor. No, no, come back. And then it starts to crack. And it breaks. And there's just like a small indentation here where the map used to be. Wait, what? Where did it go?
Those statues must have been a trigger to destroy the map, so no one could have it if they broke through this far.
Well, I don't like that. And she starts stroking her snake for comfort. So Sizzles becomes become a comfort snake. So I went through all those pools for nothing? Oh my gosh, what is...
This is your fault, Pointy Ears.
My fault?
This was your idea to come look for this.
It was here.
Both of you, hush it. It's not going to do any good now. All this for nothing.
Well, we did gain valuable experience.
Shut up, elf. All right, well, I wonder where this pool leads.
Maybe that was a fake map. And maybe there's another one on another level.
Well, only one way to find out.
So they gather around the pool. Snake does not like the idea of going to water, but finally, well, you know what? I'm going to have Nettles make a roll to see if she can convince the snake with her naturist roll. So it's up to +3. So it's her mind plus her profession skill plus her proficiency. And I'm going to say it's a pretty hard sell and to be able to communicate with the snake. And she's only known the snake for not that long. So I'm going to say DL5. That's pretty hard. And she gets only 3 successes, but an exploding die. If that exploding die can turn into 2 more exploding dice. Nope. Oh, poor little snaky. All right, I'm going to try one more time. I'm going to feed it. Little snaky. And then she starts whispering in its ear holes. And she's going to try one more time. So mind 3. Profession skill 3 proficiency. She needs a DL 5. She's going to feed it. And it's not having it. So she's like, well, I have to go, Snaky. It's been real. So she feeds him the rest of whatever she has in her pouch and gives him a little stroke on the head and goes, all right, fellas, into the water. So they all jump into the water, and that's where we're going to end this. We're going to see where they come out in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate all the support that everybody is giving me. I love sharing these adventures with all of you, and I want to thank my members. Tabletop Wanderer, Jamie, Todd, and Surf Monkey have all signed up, and I thank you so much for that. Just helps me bring even more adventures to the game table. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And until next time, keep on rolling dice and playing games. Mage Hammer out.